I'm not sure if my space are full, but my video keep getting cut off. So I may not be able to show you all of this because I know that the space on my phone are full or is full. I did another video not too long ago. Probably need to get that video uploaded and erase to get some more space. But I'm trying to show you this building, and each time I do an introduction and start filming, then my video just automatically cut off. So I seem to be having that problem right now with my phone. So there is a possibility I will not be able to show you this whole project, maybe because of lack of space, but each time I start filming, my video keep cutting off. But I was saying earlier that these buildings that are at the front, there are buildings behind them rather. So this is a huge apartment development. Okay, so let's see if this phone will actually keep up and not cut off again. And maybe to the end I can introduce myself again. Yeah. But each time I introduce myself and show my face and then switch and start filming, then my video automatically stop. Yeah. So here I'm hoping that it will not cut off again. I'm not sure if there's a problem with me switching from turn it on me and then turn it around, it automatically cut off. But as you can see, this is a huge development, and these are apartment complex, apartment building. Yeah, all apartments. Okay. So we are kind of coming to the end of the stretch of building, but then I will show you their sign. I believe phase 1 is already sold, because on this sign they're showing that phase 2 is up for sale. So phase 2 are now selling basically. Yeah. So yeah. Seem to have a problem introducing myself first and switching my phone each time I switch. Shortly after it gets cut off. So that is a sign right there. Let me zoom that in a little bit. Phase 2. As you can see, folks, I'm right by the road, vehicle passing. So that's the sign. And I mentioned before, I involved in construction. I'm a vlogger. I am not affiliated with this company and these apartment selling. I'm just showing you some of the things that are happening, or some of the developments that are happening in the Cayman Islands right now. Okay? So I'm not affiliated with these companies. So hopefully I'll also be taking you across West Bay Road well, some section of Georgetown where you have some new developments going on. And then along West Bay Road, some new developments there, and also some old developments that I worked on, and I helped to build. I wouldn't mind take you along and show those to you as well. So, yeah, come along with me. Okay, folks, I'm back in central Georgetown, and we'll be showing you some of these larger commercial developments that are taking place. Yeah, and as I said, we'll be taking you along West Bay Road also. So away from development, there's something unique I could say with the Cayman Islands and its beaches that I hope to mention as I go along West Bay Road also. Yeah. And see with me, folks, as I drive and film. If I am to walk to do all of these, it's gonna take like real long time and long videos. So here we are. You can see in front of me, that's a commercial building going up right there, and this is on Elgin Avenue. I showed you one the other day on Gorin Avenue, but it also come across Elgin Avenue, which you can actually see it better on Elgin Avenue. So I will be showing you that as well, just down the road from this one. Yeah. Okay. That's the government administration building right now in view. Yeah. And there in a distance, as I mentioned, that you can actually see this building much better from Elgin Avenue, even though one of the main entrance will be on Gorin Avenue, but you can actually see the building better from this side. Yeah. That's the building you're looking in there. There are other buildings in the way, so yeah. Going through central Georgetown, which I use the term the heart of Georgetown, capital of the Cayman Islands. And we do have ships in port. Well, at least I'm seeing one ship so far. Yeah. So at least I'm seeing two of them. And this time of the day may not be the best time for filming. It is coming on to rush hour. Traffic can get crazy. So that means I'll be moving pretty slow. That will cause my video to be a lot longer than it has to be. Drive down. So we do have a couple ships in port today, and this side of town can be crazy when cruise ships are in. Yeah, so on a normal day I try to avoid this side of town when cruise ships are in, but trying to do this video I plan to come across this area, so yeah, maybe not a normal day for me right now. Sometimes the way these ships dock from one direction, you thought maybe one or two, you may have another one behind those you can see. So so there were two, actually there are three of them. So that one is completely hidden behind the other one. At some point down the road I'm hoping to park and get out. Yeah. So right now we are on the waterfront. As you can see, we just passed it with the cruise ships dock in Georgetown. When they are rough seas, sometimes they dock by spots, but normally when the sea is calm, they dock here in central Georgetown. And this street is called Church Street. I believe you already see this other development that is going on right here, with me not even mentioning it yet, but yeah, that's another huge building going up there. As you can see, there is another one. Just going up. That's another huge building going up right there. So I'm now going along the West Bay Road, which is also called 7 Mile Beach. Yeah. In the background there is a new building that went up recently right there. I hope you can see it. And speaking of building that went up recently, that's also another one over there, which I actually did a couple shots from the one that I showed you just now. I was in that building when I show a couple of cruise ship in Georgetown, and also point my camera across Cayman Bay. So at that time, that's the building I was in over there. Wow. So one unique thing that I said I want to mention, notice that sign will look like someone is swimming. That's a little bit black with overgrown hedges. Okay, there is another one. If you can notice that sign, I hope you can actually see them. That is another one. I am going to stop and show you and tell you why I'm mentioning those signs. For those that don't know, but in the Cayman Islands there is no private beach. Visitors and residents alike have free access to all the beaches in the Cayman Islands. I'm going under or through a huge bridge that is built by Dart. There's one on the other side that pretty much connect their properties. I'm not sure if I will be able to do a video in Cayman Bay, but I'm hoping to. So if not today, I'm hoping to do that. Okay. There is a sign right there again. So wow, this building been done for a while now. Actually did not work on this one, but do installation like furniture and so on in this one, which most of the major commercial buildings in and around Grand Cayman, I did installation like office furniture system furniture in them. And this is Grand Pavilion. You could say an historic building with some historic happenings. It is now a commercial building where you have office spaces and so on. Also there are, well, I don't know if you had seen it, a pharmacy. But I'm stopping here because I did a lot of work in this building. Boat construction. Try to park here for a while. So I done in this building both construction and a lot of furniture installation. But construction that I done on this building would be inside, reconfiguring space for offices and so on. So you have like a office move out and someone else moving in. They want the space to look completely different. You go in and configure it the way they choose. And also having the experience in space that I actually help to configure, I also go back in. And install furniture. Yeah. So the thing that I said is historic about this building is that it was an hotel, and it's no longer an hotel. It is now a commercial building where you have offices. I will just mention that you even have like a pharmacy, as you can see there here. So you have different companies in this building. But when this was an hotel, when the Queen of England visited the Cayman Islands for the first time in 1983, this is where she stayed. Yeah, so that is one historic thing about this building. So the Queen actually stayed in this building the first time she visited the Cayman Islands in 1983. So this is Grand Pavilion. And like I said, I'm just showing you these things, folks, but I am not, and I'm repeating that, I am not affiliated with any of these businesses. Okay, now something that I mentioned earlier, I guess you can notice now that I'm not driving, I'm walking. So I just parked my car there at in Grand Pavilion parking lot temporarily. But one of the things that I said is unique about the Cayman Islands. The government of the Cayman Islands make it mandatory that whenever you're building along West Bay Road or anywhere else for that matter, you have to leave an access to the beach. So all of these signs that you see along West Bay Road, it is time where you have access to the beach. Well, it is getting busy. Okay, if I can make it here now. Okay, across the road. Okay, right. So that's the sign I'm talking about. So all along West Bay Road you'll find the sign, and that is direct access to 7 Mile Beach. Whoever you may be, visitors, residents alike. So all of these signs are between these buildings, there are access to 7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman. So while I see this is happening in other countries, including mine, which is Jamaica, where a lot of the beaches become private and local cannot be in them. So I guess you could say right now I am not dressed for the occasion, but just want to show you along 7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman. Wow. I know that we also have 7 Mile Beach in Negril, Jamaica. Hope to be there soon. But this is 7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman. Yeah. So as far as the eyes can see, that is the beach going all the way down and around from Georgetown to West Bay. So I'm just gonna turn around here and we'll be showing you back in Georgetown. That's where I'm coming from a while ago, so you saw those cruise ships earlier in the video. I just stopped, come across, and along West Bay Road, also known as the 7 Mile stretch. Yeah, just to share with you 7 Mile Beach, Grand Cayman. Yeah, you can see wide, beautiful beach. Goes right up to these condominiums and hotels, which you have most of the condominiums and hotels along West Bay Road or 7 Mile Beach stretch. Yeah. So I realized that I have a problem switching my camera on me. It keeps going off. So as it is right now, I'll just pretty much have to turn the camera instead of switching it, because yeah, keep going off. I'm not sure for what reason, but happened to me a couple of times already. So I actually introduced myself and switch the camera to film and it just goes off. Yeah. So welcome to my YouTube channel, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, I will appreciate it very much. So yeah. Okay, so with time running out on me, I did not dress for the occasion. According to what I'm wearing right now, unfortunately, I cannot go in the water. But yeah, as you can see, not just for the occasion. When I say occasion, I mean to be on the beach or in the water for that matter. But as you can see, water is beautiful, clear. I'm only sorry I did not dress to go in so I can show you up closer how beautiful and clear this water is. And here's the thing about the Cayman Islands. There are no rivers or springs in the Cayman Islands that lead to the sea. So you don't have anything to change the color of the water here in the Cayman Islands. So mostly the water is calm, clean, clear, and maybe the only time you may find things a bit off when you have the sea a bit choppy. Yeah. But as you can see, there are quite a few persons on the beach right now, and sometimes it's much crazier than this when you have more cruise ships in. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to take you further along West Bay Road. If I should walk, it is going to take a long time, so I may have to head back to the vehicle. But there are a lot more folks further down on the beach. And trust me, it's a shame to say being in the Cayman Islands for many years and keeping so busy working, I don't even take time out to enjoy this. I'm heading to Jamaica and I hope that will change. Yeah, so I'm gonna head back out onto the main road. As I mentioned, that you have most of the hotels and condominiums along the 7-mile stretch. Yeah. So there are well, I think I'm seeing here okay. All right. Go. No, I didn't even realize that this building is under construction or repairing. So I walk a good way down. Okay. Walk a good way down the road from where I park. By walking the beach, I end up a good way down from where I actually park. So I'm back on the main road, which we just have in town called Westville Road, but right along the 7 mile stretch. Well, according to the turn of the sun, most of Westville Road right now is shaded. Yeah. So the sun gets behind the buildings. So we have a bit of shade. I don't mind the shade, except it may cause my video to look a little bit dark. Yeah. Uh, Heading back to my vehicle. Well, one thing you may notice in the Cayman Islands, in other countries like Jamaica for instance, you've been on the street and you will meet quite a bit of folks on the street. It is quite the opposite in the Cayman Islands. You will see a lot of cars driving, but you won't see a lot of folks walking. For most part, except you're having like a function. In that respect, you may see a lot of people, but beside that, if I should take you back to rushed hour traffic, then you'll see a lot of cars, folks heading home, but you won't see a lot of person walking. That's what the Cayman Islands is when it comes to that part. Yeah. So I am back at Grand Pavilion. They are to liberty of parking in their parking lot. Even though I know most of the folks that work here, like operating are managing this building, but because of the hour of the day, I took the chance and park. As you can see, parking lot is not that busy right now. They're not all occupied. Yeah. So I'll be taking you a little further along Westway Road. We're showing the Ritz-Carlton building, which is now owned by the Dart Group. But on that building I did a lot of work. Different section from metal framing to drywall, insulation, finished carpentry. Yeah. And that is the company I was working for. Judah Construction, so I don't know if you see that truck. But that is Ritz-Carlton, which is on both sides of the road, connected by a bridge. Yeah. So a lot of trees in front. You can hardly see it this side, but it's on both sides. Side to the beach is the condominium side, and this side over on the other side is the hotel side, connected by that bridge. Yeah, but done a lot of work in that building when it was building originally. Yeah. Now, all these building, not really to work on them, but install furniture in them. That's a Westin hotel. All along here, which is now called Regatta, if you can see the sign there. But done a lot of work in that building. And this one is Governor Square. You can see the sign right there. Here I done massive amount of work. Massive amount of work on this building. And I also came back and installed furniture. And time and time again, move company in, move them back out. Yeah. So if you should say, notice this building, all these arches that you're looking at on this building, all the arches, I framed them. Just have one guy cutting for me, but I frame all the arches that you're looking on here. That is just one little part of it that I do here. But the fact that this is obvious, but all of these arches were framed by me. Someone else started to frame them and was spoiling them, so I had to go back and repair that which they spoiled, and was told, since no one else getting it right, you just do them. So yeah, that's how I end up doing the arches on this building. But I've done massive amount of work otherwise on this building. Yeah. This is Governor Square. first company that actually moved in while we were still working. Over there right below that clock, and that's Marsh, was the first company that moved into this complex. Yeah. And then you would have on this other side that guy drove hot and heated, and up until this point he doesn't see me. The whole saying, when you're driving, drive for yourself and everybody else. So even though I'm filming, I would consider to be the one distracted a little bit, but he drove right out heating and not seeing me. Yeah. So even on this side, which is cashless, massive amount of work here. And over there, well, I guess I'll pass a little bit closer. Come on, yo. I'll get a little bit closer to that sign, but that piece of road and the portal shade right there wasn't even on the plan. They decided to put that there. The supervisor then just leave that on me and say it's not on the plan, they don't business with it. So that I actually built that piece. Yeah. Right there. I'm not sure how much of this development I can show you from the road, but here is also a huge development going on, which is done by one of the largest construction companies, Cayman, and Godfrey, which is them who build this complex. Usually work with them back then, but this here, it is a huge development, and they are the one also building an hotel with a overhead bridge just down the road from there, which I would like to show you as well. I am trying to figure out the best side to drive to show you what first. Well, I think I'll go along West Bay Road first, then I'll come back up on the bypass. Yeah. This is Governor Square. Facing the sun right now, it is a bit blinding, but I hope you can see. If I was to go through and talk about the amount of stuff I done on this building, that could be a video by itself. On West Bay Road, or a 7-mile stretch, and you can see in view right here, that is the building I was mentioning just now, that Arch and Godfrey's building. Yeah, there's also a an overhead or bridge across from the beach side to the other side of the road. The other development that is going on the other side that I was showing you now, just now from Governor Square. That project is also done by Arch and Godfrey. Yeah. And there, that is the Kimpton Seafire Hotel and Condominiums. And this is a new building, which is that project as well, that property. And this one that you're seeing here, it's a new one that is not yet occupied, still working on. I'm gonna go across the street and take you to the front of that building. And I'm gonna go across and go on the whole road, not in the main traffic. So this is actually a residential area. That's the building there from the front. The new building I mentioned just now, and these two are Kimpton Seafire Hotel, the hotel to the right, and the condominium to the left. I'm just gonna park and get out for a while. Yeah, this was the original road before that bypass cut, and me mentioned that most of that bypass was actually built by Dart, same person that owned this building, not the expense of Cayman Islands government. Most of it going all the way into West Bay. Yeah. But the hotel that is on the right, in that hotel, I came here was to install kitchen cabinets and so on. The person that was in charge of millworks in this building is someone I work with at Ritz-Carlton. Knowing my ability in finished carpentry, they asked me to help them hang some doors, and I did. And eventually stuck to doors, so I hung over 200 doors in the hotel section of Kimpton Seafire, single-handedly. Over 200. Yeah. In fact, when they were to start the barn doors, I actually went home from work one late afternoon, home 8 o'clock in the night, got a call that they want me to come back and try and figure out the barn doors mechanism, how they are installed. I eventually leave home 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. back here. By the time all the parts and doors and so on were put together and figured out, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I eventually still go home and come back to work 9 o'clock that same morning. Yep. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, the sun is right at me. to a point I can hardly see what I'm filming. So I really hope that you are seeing me all right. Okay? Yeah. But just turning this on me with that building in the background. Yeah. But I'm trying not to switch my camera right now because each time I switch my camera, it's just shut down. So I'll be turning it around, so I cannot even get a full picture of myself right now because, yeah. So, but yeah, all these buildings are, well, for those that actually know that or that properties for that matter, because I work on that buildings in Cayman Bay that they developed. That's a city by itself. But honestly, if I've seen him, I don't know it was him. So I don't know that. Just put it that way. Yeah. So even though I work on a lot of his projects, still back to the vehicle. So I'll be heading up that way. Was trying not to make this video this long, but I am preparing to leave the Cayman Islands. I was hoping to be gone already. So right now I'm just on my last wrapping up. To leave. There are a lot more projects going on as it is. I don't know if I'll find time to show you anymore, but yeah, these are some of them. And there is one more thing I wouldn't mind mentioning in the Cayman Islands, which I wish other countries, including my own Jamaica, will adapt. You don't have folks sweeping street in the Cayman Islands. Everybody keep their property and in front of their property clean, and that's pretty much it. But if you should go through the Cayman Islands, I've been in the Cayman Islands for over 32 years. And there's only one time I can actually recall seeing someone sweeping street. They have a vacuum truck that may go through the town and do a bit of vacuuming sometimes, but not regular. The street is kept clean by property owners. So every Saturday you'll find landscapers going through, cutting grasses, blowing leaves and stuff like that. But the Cayman Islands don't have anybody on the street sweeping street, and yet I would like you to notice the place is fairly clean. So this is the next set of development I was mentioning to you that Arch and Godfrey is doing. So I was showing you this other side right here from Governor Square. So this is me driving and showing you that part and coming back around on the bypass. So this is Governor Square, this side to the bypass. So as you can see right there, it's cost you less. I was just showing you that from the other side. Yeah. So maybe you are Caymanian that are living overseas, seeing this video, or an expat that worked in the Cayman Islands before, but not in the Cayman Islands anymore. So parking lot will be like that during the day. A lot of cars, but you won't see a lot of person walking. Yeah. So if you notice, I've been filming from Georgetown coming down West Bay Road. Even though this is the bypass, so you will not be a lot of person on the bypass, but you'll notice you don't see people on the road. And the Cayman Islands is like that. There are not a lot of folks on the road, except they're having a function like their Pirates Week and stuff like that. But what you'll see are a lot of cars. Yeah. So this I said out, maybe we'll do in another video. This video is gonna be longer than I hope it would be, but bear with me. So you may be away from the Cayman Islands for a while. You may be seeing this video giving you a feeling of what Cayman Islands is like. And for you that are away from home, I know sometimes I watch video other vloggers in Jamaica and they bring about a bit of peace and good feelings in part of Jamaica. I learn a lot about Jamaica right now that I would not know if it wasn't for vloggers, because I've been living now in the Cayman Islands for, well, let's say for the past 32.5 years and counting. I only spent 1 year and 4 months in Jamaica away from vacation. Okay, we're now entering Cayman Bay. So all of this development is by one company. And if I may mention that all these land across here would be theirs as well. So they do a unique thing by having residential incorporate in commercial. So while this area you have a lot of commercial buildings, but this one right here is actually an apartment building. I think you only have one company on ground floor. They were on the other side, and that is Cayman National Bank. On ground floor of this section, but the rest of the building is this Cayman National Bank there. I even helped move some things in there. That is one of Foster's supermarket and Blackbeard. But this whole project, which is Cayman Bay, is owned by Dart. And I also show you Ritz-Carlton, which I understand they also bought that building. And there are a lot more projects that they do own, some of which I may not even know. Yeah, but right now we are in Cayman Bay. Yeah. So almost every one of these buildings, at some point, I actually install furniture in them. Some of them moving a company in or moving a company out, or installing furniture for a company moving in new. Yeah. So all all of this actually. One person actually developed this, call this town actually Camana Bay. I could recall before this project actually started, he said he was going to move Georgetown, and for a while a lot of persons moved out of Georgetown to here and was leaving Georgetown, ghost town. Eventually I have quite a few move back. I moved some of them, some of the same. When I moved here, I actually moved them back into Georgetown. This is a new building just starting to occupy actually, but this is one of the new building they put up recently as well. Yeah. So all over there actually is still their development, and that's where I have the international school after Cayman Islands. You know what? I'm gonna drive down there a bit. This is the International School of the Cayman Islands, which also part of that development. A lot more well, a lot more development happened down here. That I wasn't even aware of, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not coming this side, I kept busy working elsewhere. So it is an international school over there, but this side is obviously apartment buildings. Yeah. All across there. See? And the development continues. So there, as you can see, new development going on right there. So heading out. And here also is a new hospital. You have the Dr. Shelley Hospital at Houston, and this is one they're doing here in Georgetown. Project ongoing, not yet open, but yeah, as you can see. This, as I said, the only mountain in Cayman, and that is the whole dump. Right, that is the dump. This is a building from another side. Yeah, but yeah. Well, this one turned out to be a longer video than I expected it to be. So now I'm heading back into central Georgetown. And this time of the evening you can encounter crazy traffic. So as I get closer into Georgetown, it will be bumper to bumper, which starting just about now. See, I'm showing over there sand and chip and stuff like that, and trust me, all of these things are imported into Cayman, a lot from Jamaica and Cuba. Yeah. So doing this video, it is for you to see part of Grand Cayman, what is going on like in construction developments and just the Highland in general. And when saying Highland, I'm talking about Grand Cayman right now because I'm in Grand Cayman. And as much as I mentioned that I've been here for over 32, almost 33 years, I've never been to Cayman Brac and Little Cayman, sad to say. Yeah. So I'm in Grand Cayman. Yeah. So this video may very well be for my memory as well, because I'm leaving the Cayman Islands within days. I expect was to be gone already, and I'm not sure if I'm coming back or when I'm coming back. So let's see, time will tell. Just dealing with some final business, wrapping things up here to leave. I had to even go and get time today, and I was hoping to be gone from over a month ago. I'm trying to leave since December last year, so I even stopped working before I should. My permission to work did not expire until the 19th of January, and I stopped working from in December. I went and did a couple of things. The 3rd of January, trying to help these guys out in a house that they're doing, do some caulking and painting, well, some caulking and dapping. Actually, I didn't even do any painting there. And that last time I went there was actually 3rd of January, even though my permission to work did not expire until the 19th. So I stopped work from then, trying to pack and get my stuff together to leave, and having all kinds of delay. I mentioned this in another video, but just talking about it just eventually lead back to it. So yeah, I'm still here trying to wrap up to leave. I understand that my container may be already in Jamaica, so I need to get there before they call me, I hope. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Just a reminder, as I mentioned a while ago, that when you're driving, drive for yourself and everyone else, because people will take chances, and if you should say you're defending your right, there'll be a lot of accidents. So even though you have the right of way, at times, to avoid or prevent accidents, to let those persons go. And as a driver, you sometimes take chances as well too, eh? Yeah. Let's see, here in the Cayman Islands, it's different from even Jamaica. I even get caught when I go there sometimes, because you can actually turn left on the red traffic light if you're clear. Elsewhere you have to wait until it is changed. Yeah. So being on the road, dealt with some things. Now doing this video, heading back home, or at least we're home for the next few days. So finally back home, and I have to be turning this camera. Like I said, each time I try to switch, my camera shut down. So in order not to cut the video, I just turn this camera around. So I'm not even sure how well you're seeing me. But thanks guys for watching. Thanks to those that subscribe already to my channel. I'm still asking those that are watching and not yet subscribed to subscribe. We'll be having a lot more content coming, like I said, about leaving the Cayman Islands. So I may try to do more video before I leave the Cayman Islands, but before long you will be seeing me in Jamaica. So there I will be giving you more content And as I said, my niche will actually be my colorful life. I do a lot of different things, and I just want to take you along with me. Plus, being away from Jamaica as long as I have, I don't really know Jamaica, my own country. So I'm here and people are showing me part of Jamaica that I never been as a Jamaican. Bear that in mind. But came to the Cayman Islands when I was 24 years old. I'm now 56, will be 57 in just a couple months, few months. Yeah. So I spent most of my adult life in the Cayman Islands. Only been in Jamaica on vacation like for 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week. On a couple of occasions I spent like 2 months or 7 weeks, sometimes a month. But beside that, I haven't been, well, I should mention that I spent 1 year and 4 months in Jamaica between 2011 and 2012. And that's the longest I spent in Jamaica for the past 32 and a half years on counting. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm hoping to do a series in Jamaica, discovering Jamaica. And I hope to take you along with me. So please, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So whenever I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to see it. Thank you. God bless. Take care.